First round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Celtics come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
We are set to bring you the action as round 1 of the Eastern Conference playoffs continues on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. You take a look at the Celtics. They did what they needed to do in Game 1. Now they just have to keep it going.
They really do. I mean, the pressure is on them to keep home court advantage. This should be a tougher game than that first one.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Tatum looking it over. Over Mobley. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Garland finds Mobley. Back to Garland. This one for 3. That one is off. Outside Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. First quarter, just over a minute played. The kick to Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now Garland. Outside Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. Mobley outside from behind the arc. Boston with a rebound. Outside, Brown. Pass to White. Back to Brown. From deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, when you're as polished and practiced a shooter as Brown, there's no reason to hesitate.
Mobley outside. Mitchell against White. Pulls up, high post. Porzingis grabs the board.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. From deep, Mobley. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Mobley grabs the board.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Garland. Clock at 4. The 3 from Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 6.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. for Tatum. And Cleveland with a change here too. Jones, he's checked in for Jared Allen. There's a minute 59 left in the first. Outside Holiday. Horford, a screen on Garland. Holiday. Cavaliers with the rebound.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Boston trailing. White with it. He's picked up by Jones. Out to Horford. Holiday surveying the floor. Porzingis sets a screen. Holiday passes to Porzingis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you'll see teams try to bump Porzingis around. Didn't work that time.
Pass to Mobley. LeVert outside. Now Mitchell. Outside Garland. Let's go with a three. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Inside. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Here's LeVert. Nice D from Brown. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Brown.
That's just fantastic awareness inside by Holiday. I like seeing him attack down there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Basket counts. Mitchell's gotten his third basket of the night. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. Pass to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on LeVert. Brown passes to Porzingis. Stolen by Mobley. And here they go. And the finish on the break with the slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
And here are the Celtics. They trail by 1 on the court for the Cavaliers. Derek Jones is out there with Dean Wade. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Jerome in at the 1. Tatum's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Pritchard. Screen by Horford. Takes a 3. Pritchard, no good. And the Cavs shooting only 42%. Jerome, that's good.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Celtics trail by 4. On the wing, Tatum. Man, he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Wade. Uses the glass on the layup.
A Swiss Army knife talent, LeVert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
Outside Tatum. To win the run. And And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Screen by Horford. Here's Pritchard. Drains the triple. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Springer.
All right, fans, let's give it up for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Cleveland leading by 3. Allen outside. Pass to Okoro. Niang outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Allen gets it to go. Allen's got his first points in this one.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Here's Pritchard. Tatum, a screen on Garland. Pritchard. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Leading by 5. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Jerome. Shot clock at 6. Niang a screen. Here's Garland. Nails the wide-open jumper. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And the combination of his speed, passing, and shot-making ability make Garland one of the toughest pick-and-roll covers in the league.
Now here's Tatum. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Outside Garland. We've got 1:48 left in the second period. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Pritchard. Tatum, a screen on Garland. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches noticed that extra effort.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Hauser. Back to Pritchard. On the wing, Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen to the paint. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Jerome. Back to Garland. Okoro passes to Garland. From the line. Tatum pulls it in. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Holiday. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Well, if you ask a coach, what do you want out of your players? The answer is often effort, ability, and selflessness. Drew Holiday has all of those and more.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, one thing you got to love about Drew Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Jerome. Both good from the line that time.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Outside Mitchell. The three ball. Boston pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
I like that from White. Attack in the heart of that defense.
From deep, Mitchell sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 11 points. Outside Holiday. They set the pick to the inside. Out of bounds. It's going to be Cavaliers ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
First half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Cavaliers ahead, up by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Boston Celtics.
Showing they know how to play, team chemistry is on display. You like what I did there? Showing they know how to play, chemistry is on display. Kenny, anything you like to say? Oh.
Shaq's chosen to rap because in the first half, he was taking a nap.
Oh. What you said was not full. In other words, it was terrible.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series, they were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game, and it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Tatum. The perimeter pairing. It's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
Nice play. Porzingis, such a good finisher in the team.
Garland pass to Mobley. Shoots over Tatum. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Tatum. Brown, a screen on Mobley. Tatum from long range. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Okoro, right side. Pass to Mobley. Garland with the ball. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And here's Allen. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And now a 5-point Cleveland lead.
And you pay so much attention to Garland, and that allows teammates to get involved.
Mitchell against White. Banked it in off the glass. White's got his second basket on the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment.
Cleveland leading by 3. Garland, the pass to Allen. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded by White. And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. White, good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Mobley. Allen with a screen on Tatum. From deep, Mobley. It's hauled in by White.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Okoro. Brown passes to Porzingis. White on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. For the lead, Brown finds White. White coming through!
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms. Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Now here's Okoro. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Allen. Out to Mobley. The 3 from Mitchell. 3 Donovan Mitchell.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Richards checked in for Boston. And Cleveland with a change here, too. LeVert's checked in. And Boston has possession. 2-point game. Tatum, a screen on LeVert. And here's Brown for three. Boston again missing. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Garland. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, great job challenging the defense by Garland. He gets positioning inside, and all they can do is foul.
That's good from Garland.
Taking 2 shots.
Misses.
Getting to the line more since his career has gone on. Garland, a deployable free throw shooter.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. And that one drops for him. Garland's got 5.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Pass to Pritchard. It's stolen by Garland. LeVert outside. On the wing, Mitchell. 58 seconds left in the third. 5 to shoot. Now Mobley, hounded by Tatum. They get it back. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Porzingis with a screen on Garland. Pritchard gets it to go.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. The lead is 2. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And we see this night in and night out. Garland making things happen.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. That's good from Garland. Jones, he's checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Mitchell. And so he hits both.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum with a screen. Holiday passes to Tatum over Jones. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Holiday. He's got 6.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Garland, no good. Outside Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Garland. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Cleveland on top, up 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. The Cavaliers leading. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Dean Wade is out there with Derrick Jones. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Isaac Okoro. And it's Jerome in at the 2. Here's Pritchard. Screen by Horford. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And there's the screen. Garland's a 3. Queta pulls it in.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
The game now all tied up.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Jones sets a screen. Jerome attacking. Rebound Boston.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Left side Tatum. Out to Horford. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. And the Celtics another 3.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So both teams making some changes here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Okoro. Outside for Mitchell to halt the run. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now. Brown with it, now guarded by Mobley. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
And Brown doesn't mind getting roughed up on the way up. In fact, he embraces it.
At the line for 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
And both free throws good for Brown. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Garland for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Tatum with a screen. Man, Brown just showing his toughness inside.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots, Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Now here's Holiday. Basket's good. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
From deep, Mitchell. Porzingis grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Porzingis with a screen on Garland. Holiday passes to Porzingis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, you know teams try to get physical with Porzingis, but sometimes that strategy can come back to bite them.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off their arc tonight.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point game here.
Standing at 7-3, we have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis, a fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
And here are the Celtics. They've outscored them 16-2, not slowing down. Porzingis with a screen on Garland. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Mitchell. Cleveland again missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
And so that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Celtics.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
This team is playing with confidence and heart right now. They're in control of this series so far.
Yeah, no question. They're the more cohesive team right now, just going out there and executing their game plan.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
1:07 left to play in the fourth. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Here's White. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. From deep, Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Tatum passes to Brown.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
First team foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Isaac Okoro at the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that brings him within single digits. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holiday with the ball. Outside Tatum. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Holiday, a screen on Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by Garland. Hits the trifecta.
Mobley. 3.
So we see the Celtics get the win here. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Drew, this team is winning games. What's coming together for this group right now?
Honestly, I think it's a feel. I think it's the comfortability with each other. I think it's the chemistry on the court. And from there, as chemistry builds, you build confidence. And, man, it's fun to play,
I do. I hope it continues to build. It's been fun to watch. Thanks, Drew.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.
PlayStation